Hey ladies, I have a small haul from bornprettyshop.com, but Born Pretty. So I thought I would go over those with you. I know the Mimi boxes are coming really popular. I enjoyed the one I got, and if you do like Korean makeup, cosmetics, and nail art, they have nail art out the wazoo. Not something I'm into, don't have the patience for, but they have a ton of nail art supplies. So I will show you what I've got. Now, if you can look at the products at Mimi and learn what the packaging or what the product actually looks like, Born Pretty doesn't really give a name. It's like, here's the product, here's the colors, here's the price. So you kind of have to get to know what you're looking for, but it's worth it. Takes about 2.5 weeks to get the products. With Mimi it took a month, but I did not get a US box. I just got a super box. So that being said, the first thing I'm going to dive into, and I keep going back and back and back trying to get the rest of all the colors that these come in, but it's called 3 Concept Eyes and Lip Pigment, and it's 3CE. And they came in a rainbow of color, and they are extremely pigmented. Putting that little tiny bit with a little travel brush, which I thought was really cool. But there you go, from that one little dollop. I mean, it's just, and they're long wearing. You could take an eyeliner brush, use this as eyeliner. I would actually had this in the mascara, trying to find one, but it's Mascara Volumizer by Yankina, YANQINA. But it's a 2-step, and your first step, you really can't read these because they're in different languages. Actually, this one does have English. The first brush prepares for the 3D volume, and make sure that you don't have any clumps. So there's your first brush. Kind of looks, like your normal brush. It's a little fatter in the center and longer. Bristles are soft. They don't have any of the hard bristles. And then your second step is to create the 3D volume. So there is second brush. Now if you put these, I've never actually done this. Okay. I'm not quite sure how that works, because I didn't do this before. But they're the same brush. It's pulling it through the number 1, or the number 2 rather, and taking off more of the product. And then number 2 is basically more product. So as you see, I'm pulling so it takes all that off. So basically it's coating, giving you a good first light clump-free coat, and then your second coat is giving you the volume. And there's what it looks like. And next, this is a great eyeliner, double-ended eyeliner. It's called, the packaging has like the checkered and the iridescent name. One side is white and the other is black. Now the actual pencil says Landbis, Landbis. One's pearl, one's black, so it's not actually a white, which I'll put it against. I also have a white. So there is the pearl and the black, and hopefully you can see the kind of pearlescence to that. The next does say Landbis Automatic. Now this says pearl white also, but to me and that's the outside, and this says Styling Pearl White Eyeliner. To me, the one on the right that came with the black looks more pearl, and this one looks more pure white, maybe a little hint of pearl. Either way, they both work great, the black and the white inside the waterline. They lasted a long time. Boo Boo, no. Bubba lipstick, Personality Makeup. Anyway, it's BU. And excuse me. That's what the lipstick itself looks like. And it's color 11. But they are really good about showing all the colors and all this, you know, everything. And then they have a drop down box and you just pick which color you want. But this is, I got this, actually I've had all of this for about 4 or 5 months since summer. And when the fuchsia was really big. And it's very creamy, a little bit sheer. I want to make sure, it almost felt like it was broke. But it's more on the sheer side, so it's not in your face fuchsia. But it's very creamy. You know, it's, I would call it long lasting. Probably 3 or 4 hours. This eyeliner. And it's by Hing Fang. And that's what the box looks like. And it obviously is in gold. Let me see if it says anything. Liquid lash liner, eyeliner liquid. One thing I do like about their products, all their products have expiration dates. So you know that you're not getting old stock or out of date products. So there is the brush and the gold. The holidays. I mean, that's just, to me, is really, really pretty. I wish I had time. I'd go back and get, if they had it in silver, I don't remember. But to me, this is really pretty. And it reminds me actually of the Tarantino that I got in one of my subscription boxes. I mean, they are just about spot on. Actually, I'll do a side by side. And they're called Music Flower Liquid Eyeliner 24 Hour. Soft and smooth, ultra fine. And I'll swatch those for you. That's what the packaging looks like. And they're kind of that rubbery packaging. Now these I have actually worn, and they do last until you take them off. And it takes a good, you know, little scrubbing to get it off. But there's the green and the purple. So it's a royal green and an emerald green and royal purple. And let those dry and go to our last products. Me Now, or MN. And there's different generations. This is generation 2. And they're eye lip liner pencils. And they come in every color of the rainbow. And they are so soft. I mean, they're just anything by Me Now. And like I said, I don't get what the generations mean, but they are fantastic. The problem I had, and you can see, you can see the difference in the size. And that's not because I've used it that much. It is because I was trying to, once it got kind of down dull, especially with the eyeliners, and you can use all of these as eyeliners or lip liners, which are awesome. And I was like, okay, so I used my Mally sharpener, which is dual-ended, and I love her sharpeners. This one really needs to be replaced. And as you can see, I have tried to sharpen it in this one on both sides, and all it did was just eat it. I mean, it just tore it up. That is my dog. But I mean, they just go on so soft. Harley! Harley! They go on very soft and smooth. And I was like, what in the world, how do I, you know, sharpen these things? I had tried so many different sharpeners. So finally I came across this little tiny e.l.f. cheap eyeliner, which looks to be about the same as the small side of Mally. I don't know if it doesn't let it go in as far, whatever. I don't know, but it works. So I finally got it sharpened and able to use the rest of them, because I didn't want to use them until I was able to sharpen them. Website, and so you can go and look for these. And so let's test these out. Let's see, that one was the Me Now, and so does smudge, but you know, it stains, so I may not have just, I'm sure with eye primer it's not going to be like that. Now let's check out our 2 gold, our Tarantino and Mr. Hang Fang. Hang Fang. Say that 5 times real fast. Hang Fang, Hang Fang, Hang Fang, Hang Fang, Fang. Close. Okay, so I'm rubbing both. I can tell a difference in how they feel. And I'm really rubbing. And they both stood up exactly this, well, that one, you can kind of see where it's got, you know, skipped a little bit, where some's come off. And now I'm trying to figure out which one it was what. And then the green and purple, I know I have wore these and they don't move. Don't move at all. So great products. And you've got, to me, as far as the gold liner, you've got Tarantino and Mr. Fang, and I'm sure because one's a little fatter, and actually because it's dropped down pretty much the same amount. You know, you've got her name and some pretty packaging, but they both were almost dupes, and this is half the price, if not more. And this is color number 7. So that's all for the Born Pretty, and so that way you can go, if you're into the Korean makeup and products, nail art, lashes, they have a little bit, they have it all. I mean, and it takes a while to kind of go through the site, but it's worth, you know, it's worth the time. And you know, you get it a week early and half the price, and you can pick out what you want, so you know the colors are going to match. So I will leave all the info in the description box. If you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new and you liked it, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you'd like to do a collab, or you have any comments, suggestions, please let me know.